Taxes. We all do taxes. Well, in this unit, we'll go over the process of preparing and filing your taxes. And we will also give you a better understanding of the components that are involved when you do your taxes. So we're going to talk about tax returns. And when you do your taxes, you're going to need to get some either professional help, but if you're going to do it yourself, get some good tax preparation software. And that's what we're going to talk about in this unit, doing your own taxes. The majority of people can do their own taxes using software. So we'll talk about the forms that are needed when you do your taxes. So you'll look that over to see what forms you're going to need. This contains the data that you're going to put into the tax program. And we have W-2 forms, 1099s, and so on. Once you get all this information, if your tax program is not, if your tax preparation is not that complicated, you can use H&R Block online version of the software. That's free. You can file both your federal and your state. There are other programs out there that you can also use, but I'm going to be explaining or showing how to use H&R Block. Now, if your tax program is a little more complicated, for example, you had some stocks or mutual funds that you sold and you have capital gains, then you'll need to download the desktop version of H&R Block. That is a program that you'll need to purchase. And I give some overview of that, and I give actually some examples, not examples, but I give a video on how to do that particular software program. Now, to get a good understanding of taxes and how much you're going to owe, you need to know about the tax brackets that we are in our federal United States tax process. So in this particular chapter, we talk about that, and we actually show tables. This is the table for 2024. If you're single, this would be your tax rate at different income levels. And in the United States, we have a progressive tax system. And if you're married, this would be the joint income if you're jointly filing and the rate. So you can look that section over also. Now, if you had some stocks that you sold, you may have a capital gains. And capital gains, there's two types, long-term and short-term, and these are taxed at a different rate. So you could go through this chapter and you could see how it is taxed. In 2025, if you're making less than $48,350, your tax rate will be 0 for capital gains. And finally, we go over the NIT, N-I-T tax. And this is for high earners. So if you're making over $200,000 a year, please look over this page carefully. If you're not making $200,000 a year, just cross this page off. You don't even need to look at it. But overall, my goal is to give you some basic information of preparing and filing your taxes and to give you the confidence that you can actually do it yourself with good tax preparation software. Now, of course, if you feel very uneasy in doing this, then you need to go out and get professional help. But check it out. At least look at the free online version and see if it helps and makes sense to you. Good luck.